Tap the wheels, listening closely. This one, she is hollow. And the tires, completely gone. The barrel is heavily corroded. And the mantlet cover, it is completely seized. We apply pressure now. Hear the metal groan. She opens. Now look inside. We must be careful here. This is the original factory serial number. We use the 4BO green, exactly as specified.
We are carefully lowering the hull now. The chains must be perfectly balanced. Soon she will rest on the support blocks.
Phase 8. We take the high-pressure hose. Systematically, we start from the front glacis plate and move to the rear.
The degreaser is applied, dissolving the layers of grease. I use the stiff wire brush on the exhaust to remove the carbon buildup.
We apply the penetrating oil to the seized hinge bolts.
Phase 11. First, we drain the contaminated fluids using the shop vacuum. It is very thick sludge.
Phase 12. We detach the turret using the overhead crane. The ring gear bolts are removed. Now we place it on the rotating stand for access.
We apply pressure to the master pin now.
We apply the drift tool to the master pin. A few solid blows with the sledgehammer will break the chain and free the track assembly.
Here we are unbolting the flanges on the T-54 exhaust. We must be careful not to damage the mounts as we pry the pipes free.
This is the heart of the suspension. See the stress marks here? We must inspect every centimeter of the twisted steel.
We have disconnected the lines and the bolts. Now we use the hoist to lift the V254 engine clear of the T-54 hull.
The 60 grit abrasive quickly removes the old rust. We are looking for the clean metal underneath, preparing the surface for inspection.
We apply a rust converter chemical to the hull surfaces, brushing it evenly to neutralize and stabilize remaining corrosion pits in the armor steel.
Phase 23. Sanding the turret of the T-54. We use progressively finer grits now, creating a smooth base for priming.
We begin with a light dusting of the epoxy primer. Multiple thin coats are necessary to protect this heavy cast steel from any future corrosion.
We now apply the base coat of deep Soviet 4BO protective green paint to the T-54 turret, ensuring uniform coverage with the spray gun.
Phase 27. Applying the semi-gloss clear top coat to the turret. This ensures the authentic military finish sheen and protection.
Phase 28. We polish the 54 cast marking on the turret cheek. Use a soft cloth and metal polish to highlight the identity.
We carefully lift the head now. Look here, this is the carbon buildup we must inspect on the valves. Now we clean the jets. Compressed air clears the passages. Then we replace the old seals with new Viton ones.
Phase 32. We install new brake linings on the T-54 drive sprockets. This restores proper stopping power to the transmission system.
Phase 33. Now we replace the drive chain and final drive gears with the refurbished components. This ensures the smooth power transfer.
We begin by cleaning the frame and inspecting the springs. Then we apply the new leather, stretching it tightly before securing it with the staple gun. The press descends slowly now. We ensure the tight fit of the rubber tire onto the wheel. Listen closely as it snaps into the groove. Phase 36. Alignment of the road wheels. We use the specialized fixture to ensure perfect balance for the T-54.
First the wire brush to remove the heavy rust. Now the polishing compound. See how the steel shines now. Smooth like new.
Now we route the new insulated cables through the conduits. We must be very careful not to damage the wires. Secure the clamp now. We carefully lower the battery into place. Now, securing the corrosion-resistant terminals, ensuring a precise fit.
Phase 40. The torsion bar suspension on the right side. We reinstall the straightened steel bars now.
The road wheel slides onto the spindle. Now, the torque wrench. We apply force until the factory specification is met.
The suspension arm goes here, very careful now. Align the splines. Now the wheel heavy but strong, like new, да? We reinstall the track assembly here on the right side. Now, with the idler wheel mechanism, we carefully adjust the tension.
Carefully aligning the turret ring gear. Now, the retaining bolts, torqued precisely.
We are now routing the main electrical harnesses through the armored conduits, making sure every connection is secure before we move to the hydraulics.
We insert the nozzle and begin the flow of clean diesel. Now we check the connections carefully for any sign of a leak. Everything must be precise.
Verifying the torque. Critical structural fasteners must be precise. Listen to the click.
We are now on phase 51, using the rotary buffer and the military-grade compound to bring out the 4BO green.
Phase 52. We apply a protective wax coating over the painted surfaces of the T-54 to enhance durability and deepen the authentic 4BO green.
From this beautiful T-54. Phase 54. We lubricate all pivot points, track pins, and road wheel bearings of the T-54 with heavy military grease.
Phase 51.
Ignition.
Phase 56. The restoration person Victor carefully checks for any fluid leaks, unusual vibrations, or smoke from the running engine.
Now we verify the steering response at low speed, check the suspension travel over the rise, and now the brake function. Very good.
We are testing the traverse now. Smooth hydraulic operation, very precise. Now the gun elevation. Up and down. Back to center.
Now we check the tension. Listen to the sound. It must be just right for optimal performance. Using specialized degreaser and soft cloth, we remove all fingerprints and dust from the surface of the T-54.
The semi-gloss finish, it is like a mirror, and the casting numbers perfectly preserved. A true... We are looking now at the factory serial number, very clear. And here, the small red star remnants, silent witnesses to its history.